In Crimewatch tonight, a serial carjacker. And the police save a youth from the gang.
Hi, welcome to another episode of Crimewatch. I'm DSP Teo Zining. In June 2010, a series of 4 unusual cases of carjacking were reported over a period of 2 months in Hougang, Serangoon Central, Sims Drive, and Potong Pasir. The victims were held at knife point at the car park, then driven in their cars to a quiet location where they were robbed. Watch how police put a stop to the brazen carjacker.
It was about 1:15 midnight on the 6th of July 2010. Linda had just arrived home after a late appointment. That was nothing unusual, and she never expected to be carjacked.
Move!
What's this? What's going on?
Move! Get into the car. Give me a key.
Okay, what's going on?
Get in.
What are you doing?
Keep quiet. Give me that.
No! My phone!
Shut up! Don't shut up, I'll kill you.
Okay,
Take out your specs. Put it there. Give me your ATM card.
okay. Please, don't hurt me. Here it is.
Don't look at me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
What's the PIN number?
0407.
I said
Okay,
don't look
I'm
at
sorry.
me.
Please don't kill me. Please.
Keep your head down.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I just want your money. My wife has cancer and she needs $2,000 every day for treatment. I'm desperate. Just do as I say and I won't hurt you. Understand or not?
Please don't hurt me. Please don't.
The carjacker drove for about 15 minutes before finally stopping at a quiet stretch of road.
Put on your glasses. Don't look at me.
He tied Linda's hands and then released her.
Get up.
Linda's car was later found abandoned just 2 blocks away from the scene of the crime in Serangoon Central.
Pasal 6 Roman 1 to Division, over.
Ben, over.
Roger, I found a car along Serangoon Central in front of block 206. Roger, over.
You'll send the IOs over to your station, over.
Is this your car?
Yes.
Senior Investigation Officer Mark Liu and his team of officers from Property Offenders Squad, Ang Mo Kio Division, were activated to the scene.
Can you check that if anything is missing?
My handbag is still there.
Henry?
Linda also said that she believed the carjacker was working alone.
Miss Linda, can you describe the man?
I didn't get a good look at his face, but he was wearing a windbreaker and a hoodie covering over his head. He also took my glasses, so I couldn't see properly.
What did he take from you?
He took my ATM card, and he asked me for my PIN number.
Okay, I need you to inform the bank about the stolen card and to check whether there is any withdrawal made since the robbery.
Okay, yeah, sure, I will.
As I.O. Mark interviewed Linda, he found similarities between this case and another that happened about a month earlier on the 3rd of June. He suspected they had been committed by the same culprit. As before, no fingerprints could be detected, and the culprit in both cases was wearing a hooded jacket. Determined to leave no stone unturned, the team inspected the area around the crime scene, looking for witnesses and other possible leads. A CCTV camera was found close to the spot where the victim's car was abandoned. The next morning, the bank informed Linda there had been a withdrawal of $500 made at 3:06 a.m. at an ATM at Block 77 Circuit Road. I.O. Mark and his team were also notified, and they immediately requested for the CCTV footage from the bank. Unfortunately, the officers were not able to get a clear identification of the suspect. He had been very careful and even pulled the sleeve of his windbreaker over his hand when using the number pad so he wouldn't leave his fingerprints behind. Meanwhile, police officers combed all roads leading from the crime scene to Circuit Road, trying to trace the route taken by the carjacker. They noted all the CCTV cameras that were positioned along roads, MRT stations, car park gantries, shops, and obtained all the footage for viewing. The team then started the arduous process of going through hours and hours of CCTV footage. Their patience and determination paid off, and they found a lead.
Ma, I think we got him.
The CCTV caught the victim's car about 100 meters from where it was finally abandoned.
2:38 a.m.
The footages from ATM at Circuit Road was taken at 3:06 a.m.
That means he abandoned the car, then traveled to Circuit Road.
And the distance between Serangoon and Circuit Road is rather far, so he cannot be on foot.
He could have taken a cab.
Or his own transport.
To find out more, the officers again viewed through the more than 70 hours of CCTV footage from various sources. And they finally had a breakthrough in their investigation. The officers spotted a silver Toyota Light Ace van leaving the car park near where the victim's car was found abandoned and shortly after it had been abandoned. The officers were able to trace the van's route from the car park at Serangoon Central all the way to Circuit Road. The van was missing from the CCTV footage for about 20 minutes. However, during that time, the carjacker was captured by the CCTV at the ATM at Circuit Road. After that, CCTV cameras again picked up the van as it left the car park and headed down Aljunied Road in the direction of Geylang. Unfortunately, there were no CCTV cameras after that. Nevertheless, the team did not give up but persisted and searched for more clues.
But we know that it's a silver color Toyota Light Ace. Do we have a list?
Yes, we got the list from LTAs, around 4,000 of them.
It's going to take a while to check all 4,000 vans in the whole list.
Alright, I'll get more men to help. One team will work on the list, the other team will check all the handphone shops in Geylang, see whether we can find this guy and the vehicle. Since we knew that the suspect's vehicle color was silver and had no design or logo on the body of the vehicle, we started eliminating vehicles that did not match this profile. We came to a list of about 400 vehicles. My team set off to different car parks located island-wide to identify the 400 vehicles with a view to narrow down the suspect's vehicle description.
As I.O. Mark and his team worked feverishly on their investigation, the carjacker struck again.
Move it! Move! Keep quiet.
After the break, the carjacker nabbed. On the 23rd of July, the carjacker struck for the third time, this time at Sims Drive. He again struck at night and targeted another lone woman driver.
Please don't hurt me.
Don't look at me!
I'm not looking at you. I'm not.
Give me your ATM card. Hurry up!
The carjacker took the victim's ATM card, but this time he used the victim's car to drive to two different ATMs to make withdrawals from her bank account. A total of $4,000 was withdrawn from her bank account.
Turn around. Put your hands behind.
What are you doing?
I'll leave your car at Block 60 Sim Drive. You walk straight, you'll find it.
Besides taking $4,000 from her bank account, the carjacker also took her IC, $500 in cash, a black Mont Blanc pen, and her white-colored iPhone. She was then released somewhere at Kallang Way and told to look for her car around Block 60 Sims Drive. The victim immediately called the police after recovering her car. Like the previous two cases, she could not get a good look at the carjacker's face.
He was wearing a hood. I couldn't see.
Barely a week later, the carjacker struck for the fourth time, this time at a car park in Potong Pasir. But things did not go according to his plan.
Move to the other side.
Please.
Quickly.
No, don't hurt me, okay?
Go.
Okay.
Keep your head down.
Yes.
Do as I say or I'll stab you.
Just don't hurt me, okay?
Don't look at me.
Okay.
Thinking the carjacker was going to stab her, the victim panicked.
Hey! What are you doing? Let go!
She finally let go of the knife and in desperation threw herself out the car. The carjacker decided to abandon the victim and quickly drove off.
Help me! Help me! Please help me!
What happened?
I've been robbed!
A police report was immediately made, and the victim was sent to the hospital where she was given medical treatment. An alert was sent out to all officers to be on the lookout for the stolen vehicle around Potong Pasir.
We accorded high priority to this case from the onset. My teams were on the road almost every day in the wee hours to conduct checks and also to look out for the vehicle model that fitted the suspects. All the Division Ops Command posts were alerted to call us once a similar case is reported. This is to ensure that we reach the scene of crime the fastest possible time.
And it wasn't long before Margaret's car was found. It was abandoned at an open car park at Block 418 Serangoon Central.
Yes. I just want to have a look at my things.
Hold on. We have to wait for the forensic team to arrive to actually do some examination. But you can take a look around, but not to touch anything.
A check of the victim's belongings revealed several items missing. These included a handphone, a digital camera, identity card, ATM card, 3 EasyLink cards, 2 $20 NTUC shopping vouchers, and cash of about $100.
This guy has been getting bolder. He has did a total of 4 cases now.
Investigations were intensified, with officers from Bedok Police Division now joining I.O. Mark and his team to solve the case.
Yeah, perhaps we can set up roadblocks, near the crime scenes and also take down particulars of Toyota like these drivers.
We can arrange for that. Meanwhile, we'll intensify our checks in Geylang. That's where we last lost sight of the van. He has to sell the handphone somewhere, and our best bet will be in Geylang. The CCTV viewing posed a great challenge, but it was a fruitful effort. It helped us to study the travel pattern of the suspect. For instance, we were able to quite firmly believe that immediately after the offence, the suspect parked the victim's vehicle at the same or nearby place when he took control of the victim initially. From the CCTV, we are also able to narrow down the possible routes taken by the suspect. We did this process interchangeably, and this 70 hours of viewing had also led us to conclude that the suspect would head towards Geylang area almost each time after the offence.
Investigations were intensified around Geylang area. On the 31st of July 2010, the meticulous efforts of the officers from the Property Offender Squad Ang Mo Kio Division finally paid off. After extensive checks of second-hand handphone shops and putting together their CCTV search and intelligence probe, the officers found the subject they were looking for.
Well, Mark, I think we found the third victim handphone.
Do you have the particulars of the person who sold you this iPhone?
No, but he's a regular customer at the internet cafe.
The second-hand handphone shop was connected to a 24-hour internet cafe.
Do you know whether he's inside now?
No, I haven't seen him today.
I.O. Mark noticed a CCTV camera outside the shop. The CCTV footage confirmed their discovery.
就是他。
你认识他吗？
他每天晚上会来我们的网吧上网烧到很迟。
With a positive identification of the suspect, I.O. Mark immediately set up an ambush at the second-hand handphone shop internet cafe.
Captain, target coming in wearing grey. I'm Investigation Officer Mark Liu from Ang Mo Kio Police Division. Can I ask you a few questions?
What is it?
Did you just sell this handphone to the dealer?
No.
CJ! Was he the one who sold you this phone?
So what if I did? Did I do something wrong?
Where did you get the phone?
I found it on the street.
Where exactly?
I don't remember already.
Can you please send your items on the table, please? What's this?
It's my company van.
You drive here?
I didn't drive it today. It's at the company.
Can you bring us there?
The suspect brought the officers to his company's premises at Gunting Lane, and in the car park was a silver Toyota Light Ace.
You always park the van here?
Yes.
Officers then conducted a search at his flat. Searching through the cupboard, one of the officers found a windbreaker buried deep under some clothes. Inside the plastic bag, officers found a handphone, a digital camera, 2 $20 NTUC shopping vouchers, all belonging to the fourth victim. A Mont Blanc pen belonging to the third victim was also recovered. Confronted with all the overwhelming evidence, the carjacker finally admitted to committing the robberies. He is Go Kar Wai, 39 years old.
Why did you do it?
I owe Longsha money. I'm desperate.
What about your wife having cancer?
I made it up.
We checked with your company. You quit a month ago. How come you can still drive the van?
I made another key.
He had made a duplicate key of his former company's van so he could continue to have access to it. He confessed to using the van to help him commit the first and second carjacking.
Move it! Move it! Keep quiet!
Go Kar Wai was charged and convicted for armed robbery and sentenced to 7 years imprisonment and 24 strokes of the cane.
Criminals often strike when we least expect it, which is why it's important to always remain vigilant and alert. If you're returning home late and alone, beware of your surroundings. Whenever possible, park your vehicle in a well-lit place and have someone to pick you up, especially if the route from your car park to your home is quiet and secluded. If you are targeted, remain calm. Do not offer any resistance because your safety should always come first. If possible, pay attention to the suspect's clothing, physical appearance, and note any distinctive features like tattoos. Note the suspect's direction of escape. If the suspect has a private mode of transport, take note of the vehicle plate number. Do not touch or remove anything from the crime scene which could hamper investigations. Call the police as soon as it is safe to do so. After the break, a young man recounts his near brush with the secret society. In 2010, there was an increase in the number of youths arrested for rioting. A total of 531 youths were arrested for rioting, as compared to 468 youths in 2009. Records revealed many of such fights are over some small disputes and typically end in violence, sometimes even death. It is a high price to pay, and for the youths arrested, their future is permanently marked by a criminal record. Aside from tough enforcement action, police also adopt preventive and proactive strategies to help solve the source of the problem upstream with other agencies. One of these is working with schools to identify youths at risk and through intervention and proper guidance, discourage them from getting involved in street gangs.
One identified youth at risk was 16-year-old Darren.
I was first get involved in gang when I was around 15 to 16. I was very rebellious in school and mixed with one bunch of friends, which I thought that it would be fun like mixing them. We usually hang out at a place where most of the people went there for billets. We start mixing with unknown people from outside. We don't know that they are from secret society.
Darren's behavior soon got from bad to worse in class.
Over here. Understand? Yes. What are you doing? Why are you playing with your handphone in my class?
My class is so boring anyway.
Playing truant was normal, and it wasn't long before he even joined in fights. Darren's life soon spiraled out of control. But it was the discovery of a tattoo that prompted the principal to finally call the police.
Are you trying to challenge me to expel you from school? I sent you for counseling, and you don't even bother to show up. You're taking your N-levels this year, right? Are you even interested at all?
Concerned that he could be mixing with some wayward gangs or even secret societies, the principal referred the case to the police.
Darren, the police is looking for you. They want to speak to you at the station. What is happening?
At first, my parents didn't know until the police called my family that say that I had to go down to the police station because I was like a suspect that I was involved in the secret society.
Are you involved in any gang activities?
No, I wasn't involved.
Darren was put through a developmental program designed to help youths involved in gangs to make a fresh start in life. The program, known as the Streetwise program, aims to keep them away from gangs and equip them with life skills. One of the police's roles in this program is to make regular checks on the youths to keep them out of trouble. The turning point came when he got his N-level results and he had failed by just 1 point.
Most of people say that N-level will be very easy. Don't need study on, I should pass on. So I was like very confident. So ended up, when I take out the result, I failed by 1 point. It's kind of disappointed because it's like really this 1 point will make a very big difference. And also it can affect my future.
Darren knew that as he had a bad record, he wouldn't be able to repeat his N-levels at his school. He finally decided to cut all ties with his friends and turned wholeheartedly to the police officer he'd befriended for help.
I'm glad to hear that.
I promised the police that I won't be a bad boy anymore, and they also support me and they say that I should go back into school.
Okay, I will give you one more chance, but you better deliver what you promise.
I will. Thank you very much. When I was given this second chance, I was of course happy, like a new life for me. So I was of course thankful about for the police, like he persevered, right? Keep helping me, right? Never give up on me. Like for me, I was being rebellious, so I didn't care much about studies. Yeah, I repeated the N-level again, and this time around, right, I get 6 points. I'm lucky. Not only I have the help from the police, but my parents also did not give up on me. They even took time to attend counseling with me.
Fortunately for Darren, his story has a happy ending. He is now studying in a polytechnic and doing very well. In many cases, when police interfere, it is too late. A crime has already taken place. Enforcement and prosecution would kick in. We urge parents to pay attention to their children's activities and always be alert to telltale signs of gang involvement. For example, having tattoos or getting into fights. Parents should also do a check with their youths whenever they receive letters from the police notifying them of their child staying out late at night. If you suspect someone is involved in gangs or know someone who would like to get out of gangs, you can call the police hotline at 1-800-255-0000 to provide information or to seek assistance. Alternatively, you can approach any family service centre or youth social agency or call their hotlines to seek help. You can also visit the website of the National Committee on Youth Guidance and Rehabilitation for more information. We've come to the end of this episode of Crimewatch. If you have any queries or feedback, please drop us an email. Until the next episode, I'm DSP Teo Ziming, signing off.